Shalom, Israel. We're the ISUPK. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the truth of the Bible. And we're not affiliated with no Israelite group on the entire planet Earth. We're located right here, 5261 Delmont Boulevard, Suite A, in St. Louis, Missouri. Alright, we have weekly classes from 7 to 9 p.m. Salaki for being late tonight due to slaving, working. The white man is the devil. But we have weekly class Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. Alright? And the Sabbath service is Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. If you need transportation or you have any questions or comments regarding to the weekly classes or the Sabbath service, dial 314-696-8288. You also can listen live. You have 2 numbers and ask questions. First number is 712-832-8330. Second number is 425-436-6260. And the access pin for both numbers are 825-1636. And you can't forget Sharp the Sword Radio, hosted by Captain 10K, the Goggle Bar, every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time. Call in for Sharp the Sword Radio, STS Radio for short. It's 712-832-8330. And the access pin is 910-1409. Follow Sharp the Sword Radio on all social media platforms. Alright? Come with your questions. Call in with your pastor. Your belief systems. Your doctrines. Call in. And we're going to see who's right and who's wrong. You understand? That's what we're going to do. That's what we do is Sharp the Sword Radio. Alright? And don't forget to call in to that same number, 314-696-8288, so you can get updates on the ISUPK food drive, man. Get the next up and coming dates to that. So make sure you call ISUPK St. Louis so we can get you what you need, man. Commander General Yohana will feed the people of St. Louis, man. Alright. Tonight's class is Tuesday Brotherhood class, but the topic tonight will be centered around the Alabama Brawl was actually an act of brotherhood and sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? And among other things, it stands for. But mainly we're gonna get into what it stood for as being an act of valor. You know, what happened that day needs to be commended. It needs to be remembered always. You know, and it was much needed. You know what I'm saying? It was much needed because our people have been so beaten down and downtrodden and whipped, and so much crafty counsel has been taken upon our people to keep us in a docile state. You know what I'm saying? Of course, being carnal is what ISUPK is about, but we will defend ourselves and we will defend our people. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Most High, one of the things the Most High requires of us when it comes to brotherhood and sisterhood. We have to defend each other, man. We can't sit back and get unalived by anyone. You know, I'm gonna start off in the book of Joel before I get to I got a list of acts of valor from out of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But before I get to that, I'm gonna go in the book of Joel just to sort of set the stage. Alright, so Joel chapter 1, verse 1, it says, the word of the Lord that came to Joel, the son of Pethuel. Hear this, ye old men, and give ear, all ye inhabitants of the land. Have this been in your days, or even in the days of your fathers? Tell ye your children of it, and let your children tell their children, and their children another generation. So, the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, everything that happened to God's chosen people must be passed down and told. You know what I'm saying? So we can learn from it, for we can be strong by knowing. You know what I'm saying? We don't know any damn thing. How can we move forward in a positive way? You know what I'm saying? If we steady being force fed bull crap, there's nothing that can outside of the law, statutes, and commandments that can help us. You know what I'm saying? The law, statutes, commandments are our strength, are our wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go down to verse 2, chapter 2 and 27. It says, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else, and my people shall be the same. See, we should understand first and foremost that we belong to the Most High. You don't belong to America. You don't belong to the oppressor. You don't belong to drugs. You don't belong to your lust. You don't belong to none of that. You belong to the Most High. Right. And the Most High is in the midst of Israel. Because want to know what? He's actually our God. He's no one else God on the damn planet. Alright? I'm going to drop down to 3 and 1. He said, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. That means all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians will go into captivity, man, under the so-called white man. And it says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. See, that's World War III right here. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening right now with what just happened in the warship got surrounded by the drones and the speedboats. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things going on right now. They trying to change the currency and take the wealth from right off, trying to sweep the wealth right from up under America. But guess what? America's not going to allow that to happen. He will bomb you into the middle of next week before he lets that happen. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to happen, man. And this also is letting us know that the Most High will be punishing these heathens. That's why I'm going to keep going. And it says, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, and that they might drink, man. They have done all manner of atrocities against God's chosen people, man. Verse 4, he said, yea, and what he said, what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. You know what I'm saying? These heathens, man, they got a rude awakening coming, man. Everything that they do to God's chosen people shall come back on them double, man. It's going to come back double. Alright? It said, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly, pleasant things, man. You know what I'm saying? You have taken the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and brought them into captivity, man. We are the Most High silver and gold. We are precious to the Most High, man. Verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem. There it is right there. Have you sold unto the Grecians, that you might remove them far from their border. You took us out of our land and brought us over here for slaves, for bed wenches, and made furniture out of our skin, and knocked our teeth out of our mouth and made dentures. You use an alligator bait. You have did all manner of evil against the children of Judah and Jerusalem. It says, behold, I will raise them out of the place where you have sold them, and return your recompense upon your own head. That's talking about right here in the land of our captivity, fake Israelite. You know what I'm saying? You running over into some shithole country in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to squeeze in a ghetto over in Israel somewhere where you are not going to be able to raise up. You know what I'm saying? The scripture just says he's going to raise us in the land of our captivity. You know what I'm saying? So why is you running to Africa? Why is you running to some shack in Jerusalem? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to let you do nothing. They know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And you running over trying to build something up, they're not going to let you build a damn thing up. You know what I'm saying? Only way our land is going to be rebuilt, only way we're going to go back to our lands when our King Christ returns and everyone gets set straight. That's the only way it's going to happen. Alright? Verse 8, it says, and I will sell your sons and your daughters to the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord has spoken it. Guess what, heathen, so-called white man and African man and Chinese man, you are going to be sold to a group of people who going to do you dastardly. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do you way worse than a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian would ever do. And guess what, so-called white man? I believe these are the people who are going to make sure you'll never be wicked again. Verse 9. Rather that, I'm going to drop that right there. And I'm going to go to 3 and 19. Because all that is explaining that the rest of that from verse 9 to 12, it's talking about how you are going to turn your guns and your tanks and everything into farming tools and be under the ruling of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You are going to farm. You are going to raise chickens and cows and cattle and pick grapes and in our vineyards. You're going to do all that. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to do it forever until you are, the Most High says, it's enough. You know? And I'm going to drop down to verse 19 where it says, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land, man. Meaning all the people who have had us in captivity, man. You so-called white people, you damn Africans who helped sell us into slavery. You rounded us up in your land when we were fleeing Roman persecution in 70 AD. You hated us. You despised us. You had us in slavery in Egypt. Babylonian captivity. You always hated us. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? The Most High is going to put a whipping on all you nations, man. All you nations shall be destroyed. America shall be destroyed. Africa shall be under the rulership of our King Christ, the whole damn planet. You understand me? That's what's going to happen. Alright. I'm going to go to Ephesians real fast.
What did you say? Ephesians?
Yep. Ephesians 4:13.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 13. Till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of God, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ.
Man, the measure and the statutes of the fullness of Christ, man. The only way you're going to learn any of that, an understanding of any of that, is to listen to the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? Give me verse 14.
Verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
Man, tossed to and fro, meaning all these different ideologies, man. Our brothers and sisters trapped in the conscious community, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's against the truth being taught by the ISUPK, any of these false doctrines, you know what I'm saying, being pushed by all these different church denominations, man. These Lutherans and Baptists and Christians and Roman Catholicism and the Pope and all these prosperity preachers, man. All these, man, are against the truth. Want to know why? Because they're out for personal gain. They're out for lustly things that they want to enact. You know what I'm saying? These are false doctrines, man, that lead you to making bad choices, wrong decisions, and coming up with bad solutions to the problem, man. Like voting, like putting your trust in these other nations of people, man. You know what I'm saying? Why would someone on top of you give you a good solution to be on a level playing field? You know what I'm saying? There is no level playing field when it comes to God's chosen people, because you are better than them. So they got to keep you under them. You know? Like I said, and these all these different ideologies and communities and LGBTQ pluses and all these things, man, alternative lifestyles, man, they have absolutely no brotherhood and sisterhood, man. You know what I'm saying? What happened at the Brawl in Montgomery, all these people are against the blacks fighting for each other. You know what I'm saying? They don't come up with an excuse to why why those brothers and sisters shouldn't have did what they did. They should have let the man, I can see the purple pigs, the fake Israelites right now talking about, I can just about hear it in my brain right now, them saying that they should have let the wheels of justice prevail in that situation. Like, let the brother die, and then let the courts take over. Let Esau's justice system come up with the end all of end alls in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Our brothers didn't do that, man. They showed brotherhood and sisterhood and valor and risked their lives and their freedom and didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? They did it, and it was a good thing for that situation. I ain't saying don't go out and just do it every damn day. Just do it just because. No. It was good for that situation. It was well overdue. It needed to happen. You know, because the scripture says that everyone's going to go to their like in these days. Everyone's going to be with the whites. Going to be with the whites. The Israelites going to be with the Israelites. The Africans going to be with the Africans.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? This was just a small skirmish until what's really going to happen. You know, but it was an act of valor. You know what I'm saying? Right here in Ephesians 4, it talks about the one body of Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? And that one body of Christ consists of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? When you break it down, you know what I'm saying? It speaks about the Spirit of having one Lord, one baptism, one faith. You know what I'm saying? but it's only to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It's not for the entire world. You know what I'm saying? Because the ISUPK has the absolute exact truth when it comes to this Bible, when it comes to what the Most High requires of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Alright? But like I said, the Brawl in Montgomery was Brotherhood and Sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? And it was Brotherhood and Sisterhood combating white supremacy, man. White supremacy is from Satan, man. Satan uses this tool to have us aborting our kids, having us in the prison system, having us on drugs, having us gang banging and killing each other. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we don't have a gun factory. You know what I'm saying? We don't have Heckler and Koch. We don't have Ruger. We don't have Glock. We don't have Smith and Wesson. All these are owned by our oppressor. But guess where all the artillery ends up at? Even though we don't even not even half of us have the license to have guns. But why are all these damn guns in the ghettos, barrios, and reservations? Readily, you know what I'm saying? Cheap, real cheap, cheaper than in the store. You know what I'm saying? We think like the uppity Negroes. The uppity Negroes think that the Negroes that are poor, on drugs, and all these things, that it's their fault. You know what I'm saying? But it's not their fault. You uppity Negroes, you just got a crumb that fell off the master's table. And you know when you get that crumb, when you join these fraternities and when you think you a damn Mason, when you run around thinking you something outside of a naked, they pull you down and show you that you are naked. You know what I'm saying? But before they do that, you looking at your brother, you looking at your sister that's in a bad way, in a condition that's called hell. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking that you made it. You ain't made nothing. You know what I'm saying? You considered by the people who, when all these wars and race wars break out, you have to run back to. Then what you gonna say then? What you gonna say then when you have to run back to your people? When you're surrounded with your people and you was just looking down on them like they were a piece of trash. You know what you are? You're a sellout. That's what the poor who stood in the ghettos and through the gang wars and through the drug epidemics and through all the damn wicked programs that were set up, like the eugenics program and the welfare program. They put the damn men out the house so you can have basically a cell in a damn tower, a project cell, apartment, and some damn food stamps. You got rid of your husband. Your husband couldn't come in the house for you to have a damn prison cell stacked on top of each other, really. You know what I'm saying? With roaches and rats in it. And bed bugs. That's what you settle for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you one thing that you earned. You earned this one thing. You earned losing the damn anger for the things that your people are going through. You earned that by settling for a crumb, by giving up and begging your oppressor for a damn crumb. You know what I'm saying? You lost your anger. You know what I'm saying? You get to put your husband on child support. You know what I'm saying? White man will give you a crumb because your husband is the first fired and the last damn hired, and you put him on damn child support. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give you that little money and charge your husband and give him jail time because the white man is the damn devil the Bible speaks of. You understand me? But you lose your anger for what happened to your people when you join the white man, when you have the mark of the beast, when you go to church, when you join the army, when you become a police officer, when you do all of these things, when you go to damn church, you lose the anger for what's happening to your damn people, man. You know what I'm saying? But thanks to the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana since 1969, the spirit of the Most High was in Montgomery that day, man. You understand me? And Brotherhood and Sisterhood did combat white supremacy that day. They combated white supremacy that day in Montgomery, man. You better believe it. I'm gonna go to 1 Peter. Go to 1 Peter real fast. First Peter chapter 3 verse 14. Alright. And I'm putting this scripture right here for as a precept for the brother who sacrificed his freedom, who was smacking people in the face with the damn chair. You know what I'm saying? The brother with the folding chair, man. And before I get this for the brother about the folding chair, I want to say something about that folding chair. That folding chair started with the Kansas City Ford, man. In Kansas City that day, they were attacked by 40 fake Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? That folding chair is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Cause my other one, Officer Malak Bond, would not let them even touch our damn chair. You know what I'm saying? Moving our stuff, infringing on our space, being damn bullies, and our brother Malak Bond, you know what I'm saying? He had to show them that you can't even touch our damn folding chair. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of guys got punched in the face for the things that they did. You know what I'm saying? And also that day, those wicked purple effeminate police bastards called the police on our brothers, 40 against 4 brothers, and had the audacity to lie and say that our captain had a damn gun trying to get our captain unalive. But guess what? They got shot the next week. You know what I'm saying? Those purple police effeminates got shot the next damn week, man. Some brothers did not like the lies that they were being told outside their neighborhood. They did not like being called niggers. They did not like being called names and talked down upon outside their neighborhood, and they shot those same guys who said that we had a gun. Give the Most High hand for that. Alright. But back to the brother with the chair, man. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 14. And all the people in the that participated in the brawl that got arrested, you know what I'm saying, they might get a little time, they might be put on probation, they might be looked at crazy at work, you know what I'm saying, at their slaveries. But guess what? This is what the Most High says about that. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 14. He said, but and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, meaning if you wasn't no coward that day, you know what I'm saying, that you suffer for the truth, if you suffer for what's right, if you suffered being arrested in Montgomery for beating up some devils that was trying to unalive your brother, it says, happy are ye. And it goes on, it says, and be not afraid of their terror, and neither be troubled. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of the so-called oppressor. Don't be afraid of his police force. Don't even be afraid of being killed by them. You want to know why? Because this is also a precept to the precept where it's talking, the scripture where it's talking about fearing the Most High, man, and nothing else. You know what I'm saying? We do not have the fear of any damn thing. You want to know why? Because I'm going to tell you why. Verse 17 says, for it is better if the will of God be so, that ye suffer for well-doing than for evil-doing, man. And that's what happened down in Alabama, man. Montgomery, Alabama. Our brothers who will be arrested or anything happens, man. It's better to take that L, man, which is really a W. It really was a W for all Israel, what happened in the Montgomery Brawl, man. That was a W, man. And don't you damn forget it. But I know we started late, so I'm going to skip a lot that I had, and we're going to get right to acts of valor in the Bible. Alright? Because the Montgomery situation was an act of valor. You understand? So we're going to go to 2 Samuel. We're going to go to 2 Samuel 23. We're going to see how Israel get it in, man. That's what we're going to do. Alright? It's the whole chapter 23, but we're going to skip down from 1 to verse 8. Alright? These are acts of valor. Like what how the boat captain, who was a 65-year-old man, who stood his ground, man, who gave them everything they could until what was it, three devils and three male devils and three women devils. He gave them all they can handle being a 65-year-old man. I believe that if he was 25 to 30, he'd have whooped all 6 of them. If you ask me, he wouldn't even went down. All right, he'd still been standing if he was 25 or 30, beating the brakes off all 6 of them damn devils. If you ask me. All right. Well, we gonna start here. We're going to start here at verse 8. And it says, these be the let me get this. Let me get where I'm at. Let me get the address. 2 Samuel 23 verse 8. These be the names of the mighty men who David had. The Tachomite that sat in the seat, chief among captains. The same was Adonai, the Eznite. He lifted up his spear against 800, whom he slew at one time. Man, this guy here was an Eznite, an Israelite. With his spear, he slew at least 800. Verse 9. And after him was Eleazar, the son of Dodo, the Ahohite, one of the 3 mighty men with David, when they defied the Philistines that were there gathered together to battle, and the men of Israel were gone away. So this man, this mighty warrior Eleazar, the son of Dodo, You know what I'm saying? One of the three mighty men that was with David. You know what I'm saying? They went up against the Philistines. They were at war with the Philistines, man. That was a good battle, man. And it says, verse 10, he arose and smote the Philistines until his hands was weary, and his hand clave unto the sword. And the Lord wrought a great victory that day, and the people returned after him only to spoil, man. You know what I'm saying? This was a mighty warrior, Eleazar, the son of Dodo. You know what I'm saying? Verse 11. And after him was Shammah, the son of Agi, the Harite. And the Philistines were gathered together in a troop, where was a piece of ground full of lentils, and the people fled from the Philistines. Alright? So, this is talking about Shammah, the son of Agi. It says, but he stood in the midst of the ground and defended it, and slew the Philistines. And the Lord wrought a great victory, man. He slew those damn heathens, man. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about Shammah, the son of Agi. Verse 12. But he stood in the midst of the ground and defended it. Right? Skip that back down to verse 13. Salaki, I just read that. Verse 13. And 3 of the 30 chief went down and came to David in the harvest time into the cave of Adullam. And the troop of the Philistines pitched in the valley of Rephaim. Alright, so you got 3 men of the 30 of David's army. Alright, going against the Philistines again. And David was then in a hold, and the garrison of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem. So they fell on Bethlehem. Alright, the Philistines. And David longed and said, oh, that one would give me drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate. You know what I'm saying? David, he sent up a decree, man. He longed for something to happen to save Bethlehem. Verse 16. And the 3 mighty men brake through the host of the Philistines and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. Nevertheless, he would not drink thereof, but poured it out unto the Lord. And he said, be it far from me, O Lord, that I should do this. Is not this the blood of the men that went in jeopardy of their lives? Therefore he would not drink it. These things did these 3 mighty men. You know what I'm saying? These 3 mighty men did a valiant act for their king David, man. Verse 18. And Abishai, the brother of Joab, the son of Zeruiah, was chief among 3. And he lifted up his spear against 300 and slew them, and had the name among 3. Man, Abishai, man, the brother of Joab, the son of Zeruiah. You know what I'm saying? He slew 300 men. Alright. Was he not most honorable of 3? Therefore he was their captain. Howbeit he attained not only the first 3. Alright, verse 20. And Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man, Kabzeel. Alright. Kabzeel birthed these valiant men who had done many acts. He slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. He went down also and slew a lion in the midst of a pit in time of snow. So this was a mighty warrior, skilled killer, man. He killed 2 skilled, highly skilled. They said they were lion-like men of Moab, man. They were highly skilled in killing, but they couldn't mess with Benaiah, huh?
I'm say killing, say war.
Right. They were all very skilled in war, in warfare. You know what I'm saying? Benaiah, he unalived these mighty warriors. You know what I'm saying? In verse 21 it says, and he slew an Egyptian, a goodly man, and the Egyptian had a spear in his hand, but he went down to him with a staff and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand and slew him with his own spear, man. You know what I'm saying? You are a highly skilled warrior to have a stick going up against a spear. A spear has a blade at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? All you have is a stick. You know what I'm saying? You got a staff. And you so highly skilled in warfare that you maneuvered and you took the spear out of this warrior's hand and slew him with his own damn spear, man. You know what I'm saying? These are acts of valor in the Bible, man. There are many other acts of valor in the battle, like in the Apocrypha with the Maccabees. You know what I'm saying? Many acts of valor in the Bible, man. But that's the spirit of the Most High, man. That's when you know you have the spirit of the Most High. You would commit an act of valor, man, without any thinking about your well-being. You would die for your brother. You will suffer for your brother. You would go to prison for your brother or your sister, man. That's why the Brawl in Montgomery was an act of brotherhood and sisterhood combating white supremacy, man. And you better believe it. That boat captain, that 65-year-old man, that brother with the chair, you know what I'm saying? Like First Peter said, happy are ye who suffer for righteousness' sake, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy that brother gonna be, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to they got GoFundMe's. You look out for their GoFundMe's. You know what I'm saying? For their lawyer fees and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do as a nation. You know what I'm saying? As a brother and as a sister. You know what I'm saying? You don't know them, man. You don't know the chairman. You don't know the little brother who swam across the lake. You don't know the 65-year-old man who was doing his damn job but got assaulted by 6 damn thugs. You understand me? But guess what? Like I said, combating white supremacy is the spirit of the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? You're only gonna find it in the ISUPK, man. The reason why they had that spirit that day is because of the ISUPK coming up against all these wicked things that coming against our people. We bring it out every day. We have classes every day. We bring the truth out in our podcasts and our radio shows and our weekly classes. And when we go out to camp, everybody know who the real Israelites are, man. They know who the real men of war are when it comes to being an Israelite, man. And then that's the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana, man. And since 1969, like I said, we've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the truth of the Bible. Alright? And with that, Shalom, Israel.